Get it? Alright. Prophetic Weirdo Tarot here with another tarot reading. Okay. I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everyone had a good New Year's, a good Christmas. What else did I miss? I'm sorry. I've been kind of gone from wanting to do this. I needed some rest myself. I felt, if you're tired, take a nap. If you need to cry, cry. I mean, don't just sit there, staring at the wall and, make yourself cry. No, I don't mean that. I mean, listen to a song. Watch a movie, a romantic movie, a sad movie, a sappy, or whatever. Whatever makes you sad, happy, whatever you like. You should know yourself well enough to get yourself in the mood in every aspect of life that you action, hot and heavy, bothered, all right. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. Thanksgiving wasn't so great for me, and that's why I've been kind of gone. I haven't been wanting, I've recorded myself doing tarot readings, and just because I'm very self-conscious, I was like, okay, I'm not posting this. I don't like the way I look. So, those are my own issues and my own things that I had to get through, work on. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Everybody's a work in progress. But it's good to know your own faults. It's good to know, your own flaws, your own faults. The mistakes, and take accountability for your own actions and everything. You can't go around life blaming other people and saying, oh, it's because of them, it's because of the next person, and I'm always trying to be good, I'm always trying to be better. You can't be blaming other people when it's just true when they say, you are what you attract. You attract what you are. Taking accountability for, your own actions. And for everything wrong that's in your life, or everything that's wrong in your life. And it's owning up to those things and taking accountability, and always knowing that, your shadow, even your bad qualities, Temperance. There are people that refuse to not refuse, but to get out of a hole. They feel as if the world, I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. Give me a minute. Sorry. Okay. So, I think we've all been there. I've been there, not so long ago, being in that victim mentality, and to the point where, I've done questionable things in my life, to myself and to others, and, meddling in things. Now it gets to a point where you've seen all the bad things you've done and you're like, so what's the point of being good anymore, or trying to be good, or trying to be sensible and considerable. You know what I mean? It's really easy to do bad things, but it's the hardest thing to do the right thing. Because so many people will be against you that sometimes it feels like it's going to be hard going against the current, going against what everybody is conditioned to think. And can't judge. Like I said, I've been in a place where, in a situation where I've been petty when I was young, and, in my 20s, my early 20s, where I was in that victim mentality. And, just, feeling like, why should I be nice or good to anybody when nobody's been, nobody's been that considerable, towards me, that considerate towards me. And I always felt that everybody around me was attacking me, jealous of me, but maybe that's because I was being like that, without knowing, to somebody else that, was important to me. They probably see me in the streets and had me, but I ignore them, but I don't remember, Or something that I did at school, always, like I said, crying over spilt milk all the time and having that victim mentality and always being a pessimist. Like the world was out to get me, and I was different. That's why I like my readings to be focused on spiritual growth, or self-awareness, self-elevation, I try not to focus on love. but love does come out in a lot of my readings. Where I had a reading where the devil kept coming up, the death card, and the lovers. Basically, letting go of codependency, letting go of bad habits, low vibrational behavior. That being, being that there's attachments to something like alcohol, drugs, women, money, self-indulgement. So that's what I mean when, I like my readings to be very general, because obviously I don't know what's going on in everyone's life and everybody's perspective of life and how they live their life and stuff like that. You can't judge. Always gotta be open to the bad, because it leads to the good. The whole yin and yang, where there's good, there's bad, and when there's bad, there's good. Something always good comes out of something bad. And something bad can always come out of something good, It's just how somebody sees it. And it's very important to accountability, like I said. Trying to warm them up. It's so cool. So I'm going to pull out 9 cards, and we're going to look at past, present, future, dilemma, choice 1 and 2, hope, fears, and opposition. Any oppositions? Okay. So in the past, we have the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is feeling at a loss, feeling left out, feeling kicked out, because this dog is like, chasing away this dog is chasing away these two people out of a home. But oddly enough, in the present, we have the Six of Pentacles, so that's someone giving. There's some kind of charity or offer, some kind of opportunity, maybe. Some kind of handout, help. Because we have here the Six of Pentacles. If you can see, there's the King. Looks like the King of Pentacles. But it looks like a king to me. He has a crown. And somebody in high up, so I could be a boss. I mean, this is the Pentacle card. There might be, like I said, some kind of job opportunity or just some kind of opportunity or some kind of money, being that's Pentacles. So in the future, we have the Temperance, but it came out in the reverse. So this can mean that and this was something I was gonna say also about it's easier said than done to try not to be in that victim mentality and try to move on and let go of things. It's really hard because once you try to do the work, do affirmations, be positive and be better and when I mean to be better, I just don't mean to be kind. I mean to self-evolve, keep studying, keep reading, keep evolving in your knowledge. That will help you with your self-confidence, the knowing. Because at some point of, I wouldn't say the healing of, having that introspection and you start to feel like that imposter syndrome. And even to a point where if you start seeing bad things happening in the world, like unfortunately there's a lot of people struggling, but there's also a lot of people who might not be just as affected by it. So like at a big magnitude, like being so devastated, maybe having anxiety and having, panic attacks and not wanting to leave the house because, you're fearful. So they stay in and then they're able to order in, DoorDash, have that money and, you know, being able to cocoon yourself and, you know, try not to make that world your reality and stay in your own insanity and trying to hold on to the little grips of your own insanity that you have, you know, trying not to bug out or freak out or, you know, get in that low vibrational. Because I have the Five of Swords here. And that's someone feeling like somebody's out to get them. Always watching their back, you know. And it's not on the mental. Granted, we have in the reality of the Five of Pentacles here, you know, feeling a lack, feeling left out, you know. So that's what I mean, that imposter syndrome that, you know, you could go through because somebody might resist their own balance, their own, I want to say, like some people are addicted to stress or addicted to drama or addicted to, you know, staying in that low vibrational or having low vibrational habits, being that addictions, attachments, codependency, you know, towards someone, a person, or something, a habit, bad habits. You know what I mean? So, the dilemma here trying to figure out. So I can see them all. Just like to look at the depictions. I have to stick to it. Okay, so the dilemma is that someone is feeling lack of strength. Either lack of strength or not being able to hold back. There's some kind of weakness, you know, fear or poor relationship with nature, sickness, a need for greater strength, a lack of willpower, overgrown ego, an animal friend is hurt or lost, being overwhelmed and conquered, giving up the fight. See what I mean? That imposter syndrome. Let me show you what I mean. Yeah. So temperance in the reverse is energies are poured into destructive or wasteful endeavors. Imbalance. A period of calm is disrupted. An outpouring of emotion. A need for greater sobriety. Reserve is needed. Anxiety. A wish for peaceful feels unfulfilled. A quarrel, a need to compromise. See what I mean? someone needs to tame the animal. I mean, like I said, there's a balance. The temperance being balanced. And there's another thing that I was going to say. It's good to, when you know your faults and your flaws, you know your strengths and you know your weaknesses and your strengths and your you know your superpower with your passion, your drive, what your purpose in life. And then, it's good to balance both and use them, just like the magician, having all the elements that you need, having the heart, the logic, the head, the fire, the passion, the inspiration, the drive, but still being grounded and practical and, doing the work and being patient. There's a balance in everything. Everything needs balance. Nature, in there's a duality in everything. Like I said, the good and the bad, black and white. There's a lot of things where it's not everything is gray. Black and white. So there's a choice of, we have the Seven of Swords, which is not a nice card. This is someone trying to get away with something. But it did come out in the reverse, so let's see. This is the reverse. So you're leaving the situation in a hurry. Something has been lost or forgotten. A theft designed to take action despite of lack of planning and preparation. See, that's what I mean, being practical. Okay, so reverse, preparation and planning is overdone. And causes an unnecessary delay. A person on the run is caught. A lost object is found. The theft is foiled or otherwise prevented. Sneaky motives and actions are exposed. Getting caught in the act, something forgotten has been remembered. So there's a choice of going back to the crime scene, or giving yourself up, taking accountability. Like I said in the beginning, taking accountability for your own actions. And we have choice 2, which is the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune is more like karma, dharma, the wheel turning. And so it like goes like success, opportunity, fate, fortune, crossroads in life, major decision, spiritual cycle. But since it's here in the reverse, good fortune mixed with a delay or burden, and unexpected hardship, obstacles. Success requires perseverance. So, keep at it. A bad choice, a missed or recognized opportunity. Preserve. Yeah. So that's what I mean about taking accountability for your own actions. Once you do that, you pretty much put karma back on your side, you know. You're able to get the fruits of your labor, and even though it's delayed, it is going to be delayed, but it's coming. So we have hopes of Seven of Pentacles, 7755. 6, 5, another 5. Yeah, someone needs to change their okay, so 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is someone, you know, putting efforts into waiting for efforts to bear fruit. Steady, careful work and patience is building up. See? And I can show you the card. I didn't show you the other cards, did I? 7 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So somebody is hoping someone is really hoping for their fruits of labor. An effort is finally comes to fruition, a time of harvest, and neglected endeavor needs attention. A period of delay is ending. Impatient impedes potential growth or an opportunity. The wait is over. A failed harvest. Plans and objects failed to pay off. So somebody's hoping. And I think somebody's becoming impatient. They really want fruits of the labor. Like, they're really hoping for it. Did I say there was 2 sevens? 5, 5, 7. Yeah, and the 7 of swords. Yeah. 5, 5, 7, 7. Okay. And the fear is that either someone's fearing that a water sign is gonna bring the truth, or a water sign is gonna find out the truth, and he's gonna be really mad, or someone has a truth that they need to tell because they feel it's the right thing to do, even though it's a harsh truth. Like, the King of Swords is he's like it could be an authority person, powerful person. He's very well assured, you know, like a boss, very dominating, controlling, and very disciplined, probably in the military or in the law enforcement. He could be a really strict person, very diplomatic, like very stern father. Could be a father too, or a boss. But somebody's fearing that, that somebody's gonna have this having to submit to another person's rule, warning of danger. Because I believe, yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes we need to choose our battles wisely. That's all I have to say. Sometimes we do. Because the opposition, being the block, is that someone is most likely in their head, always thinking that everybody's out to get them. Victim mentality, what I was talking about earlier. Okay. I'm gonna put this down. That's what I mean. About the whole imposter syndrome. And staying in that victim mentality and that low vibrational, energy, being, having attachments to some kind of addiction or person, codependency, because the Five of Pentacles, having that lack or feeling left out or, being at a loss was in the past, but it's still a block, still an opposition with the Five of Swords. There's an opportunity for some kind of karma or, good luck, some kind of success, some kind of opportunity. With the Wheel of Fortune. But there could still be some, like I said, sneaky behavior, low vibrational energy. But there's a choice, being that this is a choice for a dilemma. This is a choice, returning to the crime scene, taking accountability for your own actions. Or, you could just bring delayed opportunities. We have the strength here. Remember what I read. Either there's someone in the ego, or there's some kind of weakness. Like I said, weakness being addiction, an over ego being, maybe there's a fear of somebody feeling like, they're gonna always stay in this anger. Being that we have here the King of Swords next to the Five of Swords. I mean, that screams bad energy right there, right away. Being that there's a fear of the King of Swords. And the blocks are pettiness, is lack, victim mentality, always trying to up one. And trying to up one somebody. Trying to, instead of trying to be better for your own good, for your own self, for your own evolution, elevating and you know, creating your own legacy. And there's going to be, yeah, that's in the bottom of the deck. So Ten of Cups is happiness. That's, you know, that's cups, that's love, that's happiness, that's, you know, how, you know, being out with your friends and having fun and partying and stuff like that. Friends and family, you know, being happy. That's the only way of letting go of this Five of Swords. You know, being the victim, playing the victim and always trying to upward, being petty. You know, always looking for your over your shoulder, always thinking that, you know, that everyone is out to get you, which we're not. And we got the Five of Pentacles, you know, being in the past, letting go of the past. This is in the past. So why is the Five of Swords still in your opposition? You know, why is it still haunting you? Why is it still, why are you still looking over your shoulder? You know, presently there's someone, sometimes, you know, what's good for you and who loves you is right under your nose and you don't see it. There's some kind of, presently there's some kind of opportunity. There's some kind of offer, either help, maybe you need to go get some help, you know, maybe going to a therapist or telling, you know, somebody, you know, help, charity, you know. Having to transcend, you know, trying to find that balance in your life. You know, taking accountability and moving action. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here. There's some kind of karma, there's some kind of success, some kind of something coming your way, and you need to turn that wheel. And when you turn that wheel, that's when like I said, once you take accountability for your own actions and your own doing, and you start to do the right thing, good thing, being positive, not being in that lack mentality. You gotta have the strength. This in the traditional tarot, there's someone holding the tiger's mouth, actually, the lion's mouth. You know, so someone needs to shut their mouth. You know, like I always heard, you know, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You know, doesn't have to be that, but I don't know why that came to mind. Okay, so there's some kind of sneakiness with the Seven of Swords here. If you see in the section, there's some guy leaving. It's kind of like, you know, having a one night stand and leaving before, you know, the girl wakes up. Or leaving. Some kind of theft too. Some kind of, there's pentacles here. Damn it. That's what I was afraid of. So yeah. That's what I get. I'm going, I haven't pulled these babies yet. The Motivation Manifesto cards. I'm gonna have to pick a card when it comes out. It says, life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy of our minds towards positive engagement and appreciation. I hope that's not backwards. Life can lose its vibrant aura and charm if we do not bend the energy to our minds towards positive engagement and appreciation. Just remember, you know, everybody goes through it, okay? Everybody's going through life not knowing what to do. So, that being said, you know, you gotta think, you know, you gotta appreciate and be grateful for things that you do have. And like I said about the imposter syndrome, then once you start seeing bad things happening to people or people around you, bad things happening around you, and you're grateful, it's hard to feel grateful when bad things are happening. But anyone that knows the Bible knows that in every person that's going about life has to have the faith. It's not about religion. It's not about spirituality. It's about having faith. That even though bad things happen, you always have, you know, you yourself, your own sanity, your own body to manifest it, to move and let go and turn the wheel of karma. You are the manifester of your own reality, you know. It's hard to hold on and be positive, but sometimes in life that's what's needed. There's so much bad out there that why you want to add to the bad and add to the fire, add to the flame, when you could use, love and compassion and, you know. Alrighty, that's what I got for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy that reading, and I hope it helped. And, like, share, subscribe. If it resonates, comment. If y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up.